In this video, I'm checking out this brand new bag from Shimoda Designs. A bit of a different one from them. It is aimed more at urban photographers, just like me. So no messing around. Let's check out the Urban Explore from Shimoda. What's cracking, my photography friends? I'm TK North, and as you may have guessed, like a lot of photographers, I really like my camera bags. Out of those bags, easily some of the favorites are the range from Shimoda, a company who typically specialize more in outdoor adventure type camera bags, but this is where this one fits in, a brand new model aimed more at urban photographers. A little bit more suited for your day-to-day type photography, vlogging, exploring the city. It does share a lot of great features with their other backpacks, but just because it is from Shimoda doesn't mean it's going to hit a home run. But let's find out. Just a note here, a big thanks to Shimoda who did send me this bag. However, as usual, these thoughts are all my own and they will not see any of this footage before I share it here. So this is a brand new model, of course. It's actually based off their popular Explore series. The Explore is actually a bag I use all the time, but now we have one more suited to urban photography, which I guess is where the name Urban Explore comes from. It does come in 3 different sizes. We have a 20 liter, a 25 liter, and a 30 liter. It also comes in 2 nice but subtle colorways. The always popular black I have here, and a boa or tan version, which I must say looks very stylish. So I haven't actually seen the prices yet. If I have found them by the time I post this video, I will pop them on screen somewhere here. It will be launching on Kickstarter and it will be launching at a discounted rate. So make sure you check it out there. I'll pop the links down below when they're available. In terms of comfort, this one is really comfortable on the back here. We have this air mesh harness, the straps and sternum strap do a really solid job at supporting the weight comfortably. The magnetic clip on the sternum strap is also a really nice feature. I like that I can easily use this with just one hand when you're often holding a camera in the other. One thing to note here is the absence of any waist strap. So if you are going for the larger 30 liter version and you like to pack a lot of gear, just keep this in mind. If you pack a lot of heavy gear and you need a waist strap, I recommend checking out the regular Explore version 2, which is a better and extremely comfortable bag for heavier loads. It does also come in black if you want that more subtle urban look. It would be nice to at least have some kind of removable waist strap so you get the option there, but I have gone for the smaller 20 liter version, so I probably wouldn't be using it anyway. Thankfully, I've loaded this bag probably as heavy as you can for the 20 liter version and it feels fine without one, but definitely worth considering if you're going for one of the larger options. I would say even without the waist strap, the combination of these straps and sternum strap do a really good job at distributing the weight quite well. Let's take a bit more of a look at the overall design and aesthetics. As a bag that was designed more for urban creatives, taken to a cafe, walking around the city, traveling with, I think this bag ticks a lot of boxes in terms of its overall design. It's understated, but in the best way possible, subtle with refined details, like these aluminum finishes and very subtle branding. The 2 colorways also tie in perfectly with this style. For me, the 20 liter version keeps it small and lightweight for those days walking around the city. If you are interested to see how much gear you can actually fit in this smaller 20 liter version, I'll get to that later on, going through all my different packing options. One thing to note about Shimoda, their bags are always made with really premium materials that are made to last, and this bag appears to be no exception. The shell is made from Cordura Recore, a quality and durable recycled material. I believe it's already splash proof, but you will also find a rain cover. It also features a premium webbing based handle, and these zippers are all YKK splash proof. The camera cube or core unit, which I'll get to inside the bag later on, is also a really high quality. It's going to protect all your valuable camera gear. Like all their other bags, it does have an internal frame inside that's actually quite lightweight, but it helps keep the bag shape. It also means it always stands up really well regardless of how you pack it. But enough on that. You can probably tell from looking at it whether you like the design or not, so let's go through some of the features. Now bear with me, we have quite a few to get through. Looking at the outside of the bag here, we have a couple of things to note. Firstly, on the straps, we have a convenient spot to mount any of your camera clips like a Peak Design capture, a handy luggage pass, almost essential now when traveling. These side and top retractable handles, which feel really premium and solid to handle the bag, as well as this base handle, which is a common feature on Shimoda bags, which is really useful when moving the bag around, especially when it's open. Looking at the outer pockets, we do have a pocket on both sides for things like tripods and water bottles. These also feature stowaway tripod straps to help secure your longer items. I always like a bag that does give this option on both sides, often having both a tripod and water bottle together. If you're opting for this smaller 20 litre, I would say your longer tripods are a little bit awkward on the side, but the shorter ones do still fit well. Other pockets on the back here, we also have a hidden passport pocket to keep those extra valuable items extra safe. We have this front pocket, which actually extends the entire length of the front of the bag. In here, we have another mesh pocket with a zip, and we also have a hidden AirTag sleeve as well. On one side, we do have camera access. On the other side, you'll find another pocket here, perfect for smaller items, things like pens. You can fit filters down this little pouch. We also have this cutout so you can charge from inside the bag, feeding it through. To note internally, although the cube takes up most of the storage space inside, we do also have this top pocket, perfect for fitting a few extra items, things like a jacket or tech pouch. In this 20 litre version, it is quite tight to fit in those items, but inside here you'll find more features. We have again a zip mesh pocket with a couple of extra pockets here, and also a keyring that tucks in and you can unclip and hide away. A really neat space to keep your keys and other items safe. Lastly, inside this top pocket, you'll also find the laptop storage. Now, this smaller 20 litre version will only fit a 14-inch laptop, but the larger two bags will fit up to a 16-inch laptop. It's nice and padded. It also has this nice little mesh flap at the top to hide away your laptop safely. When it comes to camera access, I really like bags that have both side and rear access. Quick side access when you don't want to place your bag down is great, but at times when you really want to see everything and have a nice base to work from, to change lenses and just quickly throw something back in, I really like having full access to see everything from the back as well. If you are worried about theft, you can largely block off the side access point as well by zipping up the camera insert from inside the bag. I also really like that once you're open and working from the back here, you can easily move it around because we have these handles, and the fact that this door opens quite differently to a lot of camera bags. It opens more to the side. This means it's never actually kind of left dragging on the ground. Also find with gravity that it's a lot harder for your gear to fall out because the door just doesn't fall open. So if you forget to zip it up, it's much more convenient for that as well. So looking more at the main compartment here in the camera cube, on the back of the door here, you will find a laptop type sleeve, but with this 20 litre version, you'll only fit something like a tablet in here. But I also really like this because if you ever need to keep documents safe and flat, or things like postcards when you're traveling, having this space to keep them flat is always really handy. And of course, inside we'll find the camera cube, which is nice and sturdy. You also get a number of these different really plush dividers which stick nice and securely inside. Makes it really easy to customize your bag to how you like it. The cube has no attachment points inside the bag, but it fits snugly enough that you'll never have to worry about it moving around. Depth wise, you can just fit a full frame size camera like an R5 on its side, but some longer lenses will struggle to stand up in this 20 litre version. Of course, the camera insert is fully removable if you do want to take it out of the bag to use the bag for anything else. So looking at how I pack this smaller version, if you're going for the 25 or 30, remember you'll be able to fit a little bit more in again, but I was a little bit worried if I'd be able to fit everything that I wanted to inside the 20 litre. Surprisingly, you can fit quite a bit. First of all, here I have quite a common 3-lens setup that I would carry quite a bit. So I have my Canon R5, I have a 50mm 1.2, this is quite a large lens. I also have my wide 15 to 30. Even with all this, I could still fit my little filter box in here as well. So this is a pretty common setup that I would carry around with me. Here's another option I could go for, using my drone, camera and mic, and a smaller setup with my X Pro 3, even combined with a film camera as well. For me, the 20 litre version is probably just pushing the line if you're shooting with a larger full frame mirrorless camera like I am, but I can just get away with it. I think I probably would have been better suited to that 25 litre version, still being nice and compact, but just fitting that little bit of extra gear. So that's the Urban Explore. To me, there really is no major negatives about this bag, other than one, potentially if you'd like to use a waist strap. So if you are thinking about this backpack, I really don't think you're going to be disappointed. It is an extremely well-designed and thought out bag with heaps of great features. Thanks so much for watching and supporting the channel. I'll catch you in the next one. Keep on creating and keep on growing, my friends. Bye for now.